I don't know who this video is for, but God said someone needs to hear this. Lately, there's been a lot of stuff on your mind. The enemy has been trying to discourage you with things that is not of God. These thoughts have been weighing you down, having you question your identity. These thoughts, they be having you feeling like you're in this slump and you can't get out. This battle that's going on in your mind is a constant and it's hard to fight off, and you've been realizing this, but you're not even understanding why it's happening. Let me tell you something. All of this is for a reason. The enemy's greatest fear is for you to become who God has called you to be. The enemy knows he can't attack you physically, so what he does is he sets up traps in the spirit. You see, our mind navigates in the unseen realm. When we don't have our mind binded to the mind of Christ, we actually risk falling into the traps of the enemy. The enemy loves to use the trap of the old you. He will plant these traps in the spirit, right? And these traps are actually thoughts. And these thoughts are old thoughts of you that you used to do when you were actually trapped in the flesh. The trap he loves to set up was that carnal nature, that carnal mind, things that you like to do. He likes to get you to go back to these old things so you're not focused on what God has for you in the new. He loves to get you to battle that same battle that you were going through when you were feeling defeated about your identity, about your purpose, about your calling. He loves that. Every single day, the enemy is working overtime to set up these traps for you. These traps are going to look so good on the outside, and it's going to be something that you want. This is a season where you have to be vigilant and you have to pay attention. You cannot get caught lacking by the enemy. Your mind is your most valuable asset in this season. He's going to try to pollute your mind with things that is not of God, things that is not aligned to the vision that God has put inside your heart. I understand that you're going through this battle in your mind right now. The enemy is challenging your identity. I understand that. But you have greatness inside of you. You have the ability to get out of what you're going through the power of Jesus. The Holy Spirit is your friend. The Holy Spirit is the tool for you to get out of what you're going through. He will lead you out, but you have to take his hand and you have to trust and have faith. Only believe, because you believing is what you need in this season. The battlefield of the mind is tough, but with God, you can do all things. Don't limit yourself in this season. Don't fall victim to your thoughts. Don't fall into the trap of the enemy. Stay in the word so you can begin to see these traps before they're set.